Jumping off the porch to jumping out the Porsche. Of course I had the torch, waving that motherfucker back and forth. Shooting fucking court, get it jumping like I'm short. Run up on him trying to smoke him while he's smoking on that port. Air it out the gang, nigga, I don't aim, nigga. Better have your thing with you, cause if we catch them niggas, we gon' flame niggas. Still the same gang members, you better have that vest on. If you ain't got that vest on, nigga, we gon' leave that chest gone. I got this 40 cal with the dick and balls in it. Nigga, I'll strip you out your drawers with it. Enough shots in this block to hit them all with it. Ring is blocked like I'm trying to make a call with it. Shoot every nigga in there, I'm a hog with it. Nigga, I be stripping niggas trying to ball with it. Might even catch a nigga running from the law with it. Got the bitch suck my dick, use your jaws with it. Air it out.
Breaking news in Del Paso Heights this morning where police are investigating a deadly shooting.
CBS 13's Dina Kupfer joins us live from the scene on Dry Creek Road with the latest details. Good morning, Dina.
Good morning, Ken and Bethany. Well, Dry Creek Road and Harris Avenue is where this happened. And you can see behind me, the police had a barricade in front of that car in the background for quite some time, but now that has been removed, and you can see some bullet holes, 3 in the front windshield and 2 on the side of the door. So now we have, at least for the first time, seen that this was shots fired into a vehicle. And again, 2 victims here, 1 person pronounced dead on the scene, a 2nd person taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The Sacramento Police Department tells me that it was their shot spotter technology that alerted them to shots fired in this neighborhood at 12:11 a.m. Take a listen to how that technology works.
Basically, with the technology that we have, if there's sounds of gunshots in the area, it advises our dispatch and our officers will respond.
And so that is how police initially heard about the shooting. And then once they started to make their way here to the scene, they then received several phone calls into 911 telling them what had happened. And so again, 2 victims here. We still do not know their identities, male, female, adults. We do know that there were 2 adults, but we have not been given any more information as to who those people were. 1 person, though, still in the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. And now the police are asking for your help. They need the public's help in trying to locate a suspect in this case. They say that they do not have any information about a motive at this point. It's still early on in their investigation, but still homicide detectives are on scene, and they say that this section of the neighborhood will be cordoned off for at least another couple of hours while they continue to investigate. Back to you.
I can find a way to say that.
Freeway! You know, hey, show them that 3rd row. Show them that 3rd Freeway! Little cousin, what's up, fool? Who is that? Who is that?
That's Flea.
Little cousin!
What you say?
I was showing niggas though.
See, a lot of people might not know who Greedy Peez is and who he was. This video was requested by a lot of people that follow the Bris story and all that. He was a friend of Bris, but before we get into that, he came from Oak Park, which I put a clip up of him on his live, his Facebook live with D-Ray, who was deceased, RIP to him, and Felicia. You know, that was his family. So we all played football together. That's how I knew him, and I knew him as RC. Greedy Peez later on in life, and I figured out he was rapping and all that stuff. Somehow he moved to the East or whatever and became aired out and on West Aloma with all them niggas, Freeway, Donny, and Millie and all them niggas. You move. People move, your friends change, you start doing other things. I don't think he considered Oak Park as ops, because that's where he came from. And I don't see no signs of him being disrespectful towards them or no shit like that. But yeah, man, he was like a pimp player type of nigga. It ain't too much on the story, he got shot and killed back in 2018. So this is like pre-Bris, like actually blowing up before like y'all all got in tune with Bris and the people behind him and all that type of stuff. But he was AO, air out. For those who don't know, he wasn't true story, but that's something he was behind, and they was behind they shit and all that type of shit. But yeah, man, RC Carrier, that's his name, which I believe he died in May 2018 in Del Paso Heights, in a neighborhood that wasn't his. Could be an isolated incident, whatever. It was nothing It's nothing more really of the story of him other than him sitting in his car and some shots were fired through the windshield and he was killed. And he had a girl in the car and all that type of stuff. But yeah, man, like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. We almost at 10K, man. This is Sacramento Street Boys, man.